Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. According to the international organization, the confrontation between the nation's army and militiamen has grown worse and claimed more than 180 lives. The United Nations Human Rights Office, OHCHR, reported on Tuesday that fighting between the Ethiopian National Defense Force, ENDF, and local Fano militia members in the Amhara area had resulted in at least 183 deaths since July. The government outlawed public meetings under a state of emergency rule that was implemented in reaction to the violence earlier this month, according to the UN, and more than 1,000 individuals had been detained nationwide as a result, 3 journalists among them. The organization expressed worry about the deteriorating human rights situation in some regions of Ethiopia, saying in a statement that detainees have reportedly been placed in improvised detention centers that lack basic amenities. The federal government promised last week to abolish all illegitimate administrations in the disputed region of Western Tigray, where the OHCHR asserted that at least 250 ethnic Tigrayans had been jailed. Following months of tensions brought on by a government directive ordering regional security forces to be absorbed into the federal police or army, fighting broke out in Ethiopia's northern Amhara region earlier in August. Yilkul Kafali, the president of the Amhara state, announced his resignation last Friday, citing a number of difficulties, including the complex political dispute in the area and the absence of an effective conflict resolution plan. He claimed that the turmoil had gotten worse and that failed peace efforts to deal with the deteriorating security situation. There have been prior allegations of officials making numerous arrests in Addis Ababa, the capital, as well as the Amhara area. The Ethiopian Human Rights Commission called on the federal government to stop the arrests after learning on August 14 that ethnic Amharas were being held in large numbers. Fighting is still going on despite reports that federal forces have retaken several significant cities and villages that had previously belonged to Fano rebels in the area. Conflicting parties were asked by the UN to stop killings, other violations, and abuses, stressing that grievances must be addressed through dialogue and political process. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.